What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Here once again at Zoo Culture. Today we got chest on the menu. So I dropped about 4 pounds from yesterday, from yesterday morning to this morning. Couldn't tell you why. I mean, obviously I'm dieting, but why do some days you lose more weight than the next? It could be a factor of, it could be a number of things. I was peeing a lot. I had to wake up like 6 times to pee at night. Why is that? I think my body was really inflamed. I don't think I talked about it yet. I talked about it on the podcast, but not on YouTube. I had like a tweak in my knee, and it was just full of fluid, and it actually went down quite a bit. But just the inflammation from the cardio, the training. If you're a 280-pound guy and you're doing an hour of cardio, you're gonna have some inflammation in your legs. Along with the training, inflammation is the first signal to hypertrophy. So you're gonna be you're training heavy as hell every day, 6 days a week. You're gonna be inflamed. So yesterday was my rest day. So if you're off your feet, not standing around, not training heavy, not just so also no injections yesterday. So my body was able to relax. I slept a lot. I slept in. I woke up at like 1, 2 p.m. So flushed all that water out and woke up light, which is great because I like to look flat and dry in prep, because you're prepping. You want to see yourself look better, not soft. So I don't mind it. What I will say is that I'm warming up right now, and strength is definitely down, and for me that's okay. Everybody's different. Some body types you don't want to flatten out, and you don't want to lose strength. If you're somebody who flattens out easily and loses a bunch of strength early in prep, probably don't want to do that. Me knowing myself, it's one or the other. Either I stay full and strong and step on stage out of shape, or I have to get flat and I have to lose strength in order to actually get peeled. It is what it is. It's not a strongman contest. I don't have to outlift anybody on stage. I just have to bring the best package. And even if losing strength and even losing a little bit of tissue is what it takes for me to get shredded, then that's what I have to do, because it don't matter how much tissue I keep if I'm not in shape. If I'm not in shape, nothing matters. So first and foremost, I need to get in shape. So I'm obviously going to push as hard as I can, but I'm not going to be that strong today, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not really trying to impress anybody. Like I said, these videos are to be transparent, and I might have good days where I'm lifting heavy weight and I'm in the zone, and I might have bad days where I'm weak as shit and maybe a little bit out of it. My focus is good today. I feel good physically. I was tired as fuck yesterday, but all that sleep and the rest did a what, baby? Really helped me out. Let's say, man, it made me feel a lot better. So having a little brain fart. I am hungry and my food is very low. Even though I'm not lean yet, when your food is that low, you're gonna feel some of that lethargic shit and maybe some brain farts here and there. But no complaints yet. Still feel great, and I'm gonna see what I can do. And I'm gonna push to failure as heavy as I can, just like I would do when I'm feeling strong. So incline bench on the menu. Let's get it started. Game time. That shouldn't have been that heavy, but part of the game, baby. Some people get to keep their strength for like 4 weeks out, and some people can keep the food high till 4 weeks out. It's not really about the drugs, man. I mean, I'm on trend at this point, but do I feel stronger from the trend? No, because the food is really where it's at. At least for me, can't speak for everybody. But I don't notice much strength from tren or Anadrol. When my food is high, I'm strong. When my food is low, I'm not so strong. But progression for me means a lot of things. So I always want to progress, but I want to progress for where I'm at. So I know where I'm usually at when I'm this weight or this body fat. And I try to hit PRs for where I'm at, right? I know I'm not going to hit the same weight that I would at 300, but if I could hit more weight than I hit last time at 275 or 270, then that to me is progression, if that makes sense. As well as form. I think my form is slowly getting better. I'm not a perfect form guy. I'm a good form guy. And I think my form is getting better. I'm trying to be mindful. I don't want to move in slow motion, and I don't want to overemphasize pauses and squeezes. It's not my thing. I've tried it. I don't feel anything special, so I like to stay in the set, keep the reps going. Not using momentum, but also not always stopping and stopping and stopping, you know. It's not how I prefer, but let's do a back down set. I'm gonna try something I never tried before. I'm gonna hit 2 plates, and I'm gonna try to focus on squeezing at the top and pausing at the bottom. I literally just finished talking about that. I'm not a form guy and I don't do a bunch of squeezing and pausing, but as I was saying that, I'm like, I haven't tried that in a long time. And sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you get better mind-muscle connection as you get older and wiser. So for whatever reason, after saying that, I just want to try it. I mean, honestly, I want to try it. So I'm gonna see what it feels like. If it feels good, I'll incorporate more of it. If it feels like shit or feels the same, probably won't do it again. But I want to try it. When I go lighter, I get this superficial pump that burns and hurts, but I don't feel, it's hard to explain it, but I don't feel that super saturated feel. Like that 3-plate set, it didn't burn. But when I'm done, I feel this like really tight, saturated feeling of the muscle. Whereas this set, I felt a lot of burn, and now the blood is rushing there. But it feels like a fake pump. It feels like if I do 50 reps on calves and it burns. My calves are pumped, but it lasts for like 3 minutes and then it's gone. Or if I do like a pause squat, let's say if I do a body weight and hold like a squat, right? Or if I do Stairmaster, my legs might get like a superficial burn and pump, but it doesn't feel super saturated and like doing a heavy set of hack squats, right? If that makes sense. So that's why sometimes I don't like the lightweight high reps or lightweight squeezing. I think you can build muscle doing it. I mean, a bunch of people have, but I don't know, man. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same. And the people who usually do it, they already have a lot of muscle. You know, so I think you can do both. I watch Keon work out, and Keon goes heavy. He goes heavy all the way to failure hard, but his form is perfect. So just because your form is perfect, you don't necessarily have to go light. So if that's the case, I see a lot of benefit in that. But then you can watch somebody like Brandon Curry work out with loose form, or Sean Clarita, with looser form, and they still get the job done and still get big as fuck. Or Hottie, obviously, like, you don't want to compare yourself with the genetic elite, but I don't know. I wouldn't say I use loose form. I would say I use decent to good form, depending on the exercise, and I think I get the job done. But if I feel like something isn't working, like with my legs, then I slow it down, because when I was doing these ballistic reps with my legs weren't big, so that's something I chose to slow down to get a different feel. But I think my chest is decent. I'll peel off and see how my chest is looking. All right. See, here's the issue. Now I can't tell if this pump I'm getting is due to me doing more like full range, or me doing that pause set, or if it's just from the pump product I'm taking, right? Because I just started taking the Pump Max that I talked about in the last video, and since I've been taking it, the pumps have been crazy. So now how do I know what to attribute it to, right? My carbs are non-existent, so I have no glycogen, so I shouldn't be getting the pump. So I know a big reason of why I'm getting the pump is from the Pump Max. But how much of this pump is also from me maybe training chest a little bit different because I'm weak. I have no glycogen in the muscle, so I'm kind of like I'm training it a little different than I usually would. I usually kind of clang and bang chest a little bit, if I'm being honest. So that's what makes it hard to tell, because there's a couple of change variables. So it's hard to tell, but I don't really care because I'm doing both, right? So whatever's working, it's working. So I'm gonna keep it going right now. Getting a better squeeze. I don't know about pausing every rep, but definitely getting a better squeeze. And Pump Max, baby. Code MACHO at AuthenticAminos.com. I'm doing good with this sponsorship thing, man. Hey, Authentic Aminos, I'm doing good, right? Proud of me? They didn't tell me to say anything. They didn't tell me to post anything. Literally just sent me shit. And then, he asked me if I'm working with anybody. And I said, no, not really. Not officially, at least. Do I get products from other people? Yeah, of course. But am I working with them? Like, no, not really. So he sent me a bunch of shit and gave me a discount code. But at no point did he actually tell me, hey, I want you to post this or say this or any of that. It's just that if I like it, I fucking, I talk about it. Well, okay, let me backtrack. He didn't send me the discount code right away. He sent me the product. I tried it, told him I liked it, and then we spoke about a discount code. So, yeah, like I said, if I didn't like it, then he probably wouldn't hear from me. Or if he did, he wouldn't like what he had to hear. So, I mean, you tell me. When I'm done with this workout, you tell me how pumped I look or don't look. Keep in mind, I got 4 carb meals at basically 4 ounces. So we're talking about 2, 4, 6, we're talking about 80 to 90 carbs in a day. So that's, for a 275 pounder, that's nothing. So you tell me if my pump looks legit or not post-workout, so you let me know. Bitch died out. All right, third movement, Arsenal flat press. I'm gonna do 2 working sets. Try to get 10 plus reps. That's the goal. I've completely lost my mind. I thought I had 4 plates on there, and I did 5 plates. But I was like, I must be weak from the diet, but I must be losing my mind. That's more like it. I'm losing my damn mind. But it is what it is. I probably would have got less reps if I would have knew it was 5 plates. So fuck it. But I'm pretty sure it's 4 plates now, so. Last movement for chest, Arsenal fly machine. Second working set, going for 10 or 15 reps. Shit. Oh, bitch. I usually don't show y'all my secret touch-up workouts, but y'all not so bad, you know. I'm starting to like y'all a little bit, so I'm gonna let y'all in my close circle, and I'm gonna show y'all my secret touch-up workouts. So today was chest day. I would usually stop filming after chest, but on my chest days, I do touch up back a little bit. I'll do 2 movements, 1 working set, 1 back off set. Not super heavy, but challenging enough. Get some blood in the area and then call it a day. So usually a pull down and a row movement, and that'll be it. Just keeping the volume low, just some touch up working. It's really helped bring up my back. I think even last year my back was a weak point, and this year it's not going to be a weak point. Honestly, if anything, I believe it's going to be one of the best backs on stage. That's how I honestly feel, and I think that's going to be evident come July. That's how I feel, but I got to show and prove at the end of the day. I got to put it together, show and prove. So I guess I'll let y'all be the judges of that. It's that time to strip down again. By the way, outfit by Crazy Wear. Stringer Crazy Wear. Pants by Crazy Wear. Use code MACHO at checkout. I don't know for what, but just use it. If you fuck with me, use it. Just under 11 weeks out, some new lines starting to come in a little bit. Right on schedule. I wouldn't say I'm ahead or behind. For my body at least. For some people it could be ahead or behind. It's irrelevant. But for my body, I would say right on schedule where I need to be. And just pushing down hard to get as flat as possible. And then Justin to probably feed me up a little bit. He has to be really careful feeding me up because my body can get ahead of me. So playing it real safe, cautious, and just focusing on the lines, you know. And so far so good. Like I said, tell me how the chest pump is. I think it's pretty good. So, anyways, I'll see you guys back at the crib. All right, back at the crib on the messy ass couch, I guess. It's starting to become like a routine, right? Get home, go to the guest room, and film the outro. Not the outro. It's like the wrap up, the video wrap up, or what's on my mind, or what's new, or, what I gotta update you on. And today I want to update you on an injury that you probably didn't know happened, and I don't even know if I call it an injury. I guess a tweak. I don't know what to call it, but I tweaked my knee on leg presses on last hamstring. Not the last hamstring day, the one before that. So not last Friday, but a week and 2 days ago. So I still tried to train quads that Monday, and I was able to do some extensions, some light leg presses, and the next day it got worse. It was swollen and stiff, so I knew I had to pull back. So I trained legs Monday and Fridays, quad dominant and ham dominant. So that Friday, I was gonna skip quads, but I ended up doing some light extensions, and that was it. So tomorrow is my quad dominant day, so I'm gonna be more cautious than I was. I'm still gonna train it, but not real training. I'm gonna get some blood in it. So I'm gonna do extensions, really high reps, like 30 reps. Then I might do some, I'll see how it feels from there. Probably some light leg press. And then if I can get like a kind of light machine squat, I'll do that. But I gotta be tentative, because if I make it worse, then it's gonna prolong the recovery, and then I'm gonna have like really half-assed leg days, right? I'm gonna have like, fucking a month of half-assed leg days when I could have just missed 2 weeks and then go right back to, full force. So I'm gonna be careful with that. I mean, I think you can grow legs. Well, right now I guess it's not a growing period anyways, but let's say you can maintain legs doing higher reps, more squeezing and stuff like that. I mean, actually, I'm sure I could grow my leg like that as well. Shit, they'll probably grow faster like that. Who knows? But what I do know is I'm gonna be careful. I'm wiser now. I'm not that same kid that would go try to fucking front squat 5 plates, knowing damn well my knee hurts. So get wiser, you get better. That's how it usually goes. Yeah. So today was probably the most I felt prep yet, which is still not a crazy amount because I'm still under 11 weeks out, so it's still pretty early. Granted, the food is very low, but it's still pretty early. But well, I said today, I lied. Yesterday, but it was a rest day, so I got to basically lay, sleep, and eat all day. Not much food, but obviously, but still ate. And by this morning, I felt really good, energy-wise, and recovered. So that's good. So today, I didn't bury myself too much. Tried to keep intensity as high as possible, which is sometimes hard to do when your strength is down. But even though the energy was good, the strength was down. The strength was down quite a bit. But strength isn't the only factor in it, in intensity, as long as you go to failure. But well, it's tough if you're using lighter weights than you usually use, but you're still failing. But you're failing on low to medium reps, right? It's hard to like feel like you're still training with high intensity, even though you are technically, because you're still pushing to failure and doing as heavy as you can go with that, but it just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. I got a really good pump. I mean, the pump's been really good basically for the past few days, past few workouts at least. Every time I've taken the pump max, it's been night and day, if I'm being honest. And it just feels good on prep to do that, man. It feels good on prep to have good pumps, because if you're somebody, well, probably happens to everybody, but especially if you're somebody who has to go really low carbs and low calories to get lean, those pumps are gone, man. At some point you just start working out just to move your muscles, but you don't feel shit. I ain't there. I'm far from there. I'm just saying, it's definitely feels a lot better to get like an off-season pump pre-contest. It's kind of cool. So see how long I can keep that up, and maybe I can continue to up the dose and continue to get good pumps. But anyway, I think that's it. If you guys like the video, make sure I like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at bodyfall. Email me for coaching at badyfall@icloud.com, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.